Hi, this is Bill Brooks and welcome back to my tiny trailer house. Today I'm going to make an improvement to the loft area. Basically what I'm going to do is I have a futon style mattress and I don't want to leave that sitting flat on the loft floor itself, so I'm going to take a few pieces of pegboard and install them to give it a little extra cushioning as well as allow some airflow. The underlay for the wood flooring, so I'm going to put that on there. It's not quite wide enough for the entire layout, but it will provide some extra waterproof, water moisture barrier underneath, as well as a slight bit of cushioning for the pegboard. So that will cover most of it. There, like I say, it won't be the entire amount, but it will cover most of the section that's to be covered. Next, we'll install a piece of pegboard over the top, and then finally cut some last pegboard to finish the installation. 80 is the mattress size. We put it on here as temporary holes just to hold this, so I can run the circular saw along. Now, I'd like to add some protection here just to make sure to keep myself safe. Hearing protection is very important, so I have the earmuff style protectors and a mask so I don't breathe so much dust. There we have it, our first cut. Okay, now that we've cut the first piece, what we want to do is lay back out our underlay. Again, in this particular case, it's just going to provide a little extra cushion, a little extra airflow, so I'm not going to worry about how precise it is, because I know that it won't fit the entire width of the loft area. But I need to do a little trimming at the back side here. So I just simply pull out my little knife. Along there, and we're all set. Just a little extra piece left. Next comes the fun part. If you've ever tried to deal with a sheet of plywood, you know how difficult it is sometimes to lift it around. Well, in this particular case, this pegboard is only 1/8 inch thick, so it's very flexible. So it tends to move around quite a bit. So lifting up, a little bit of a challenge. However, with it being flexible, this was a single sheet of plywood, that wouldn't have worked. But it was this soft, flexible pegboard, in which case it worked just fine. So, now, that is tight. cut it in the larger and have it fit. So, we have the pegboard up here now. I'm going to do one little piece, one little extra step that probably doesn't have to happen, but just to ensure that it's going to be okay. Try and blow a little of the dust off of the camera. Alright, one more step for this piece and we're done. What I'm going to do is take the brad nailer and just tack it down in a few places just to keep it from sliding around. It's in there pretty snug as it is, so it's probably not going anywhere, but this will just make sure. Ready? And we're all set. Now, the remaining piece of pegboard will be used to just cover this last remaining bit. So, what we need here, in this particular case, is 13.5 inches. Just under 13.5 inches. And length is 87.25. So, what we'll do, we'll leave it just a little undersized. It won't hurt. It's up here where nobody's really going to see it, except when you climb up into the loft. So, mainly, we'll just cut another piece, 13 inches wide and 13.25 inches wide and about 87 inches long, and we'll put it up there and we're done. Tack down this back edge. And couple pieces in here. And there we have it. And as you can see, it fills it in pretty much all the way. So, let's get the mattress and put it up here. Okay, and here we are with the mattress finally installed. You can see it takes up most of the entire loft. There's just a small section up here that's not covered, and very small section at the back end. It's not. So, okay, there you go. Now you've seen the loft and installing the underlay for the futon mattress. A couple questions probably asked is, why did it go with a futon mattress? Well, if you see the loft, you see there's not a lot of space, so you really want to get a full-size mattress up there. Many of the mattresses now come 10, 12 plus inches height, and you're going to really cut down on your space up there. Not to mention the fact that most mattresses are not near as flexible as the futon. Trying to get that one up there, besides being a little bit heavy, it only weighed about 55 pounds. But trying to get another mattress up there, while it may weigh about the same, slightly more, it's not near as flexible, and you'd have a hard time getting it up there. So, two reasons why I went with the futon. First, the thickness of the mattress. That one's 4 inches compared to 10 to 12, so I get an extra 8 inches of headroom height. And the second reason is to be able to place it up there easier. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and thanks for watching. Bye.